It's Brittany, bitch.
I'm back, everyone. That's right. The creator of the Batman Kinda Sucked is back, and I am here with my long-awaited sequel. Morbius was kind of good.
He can't keep getting away with it!
And I know what you're thinking. How could I possibly see any good in this garbage can of a movie? And that's where you're wrong, because I feel like majority of the people who are hating on this movie already haven't even seen it. Like, come on, guys. Don't borrow your opinions from people on the internet. The whole point is, you shouldn't judge a movie too harshly before you even see it, because even in my close friend group, yes, I have friends, and even in my close friend group, I remember I came home from the theaters and like, yo, I just got done watching Morbius, and immediately they were like, I heard it sucked, I heard it was horrible, I heard it was trash, the only thing that mattered was the post-credit scenes. And they're right to some extent, but the whole point is, these guys have never seen it, they don't intend to see it, and they're walking around saying it sucked just because someone on the internet told them that it did. Don't be like that. Whenever I watch a movie, I try to walk into the theater with an open mind. Quite frankly, nowadays, I just watch movies by myself completely because I don't like someone else barking in my ear trying to brainwash me with their opinion. So now that I'm an adult, I actually kind of like watching movies by myself because I'm able to walk out of the theater with a clear mind and create my own opinions on things. And please, guys, can we please give Jared Leto a break? He's a great freaking actor. He's sexy, he's good looking, he gets the job done right. Maybe he actually is a vampire in real life because he seems like he's not aging. I mean, I don't know whether it's his agent or casting directors that are constantly giving this guy like questionable roles. I don't know what's going on, but give the guy a chance. I think that he's a good guy. That being said, let's dive into the movie. We start off in Greece, where young Dr. Morbius meets Milo, a boy who has the same crippling blood disease that he has. Now, even though they're in Greece, everyone speaks in English, of course, because this is Hollywood. God forbid we use subtitles. Morbius promises Milo that one day he will cure their illness. Fast forward 25 years and Morbius is now an established doctor who has created a life-saving type of artificial blood. He's offered a Nobel Prize by the King of Sweden, but he rejects this offer, of course, because frick the establishment. We go on to discover that he has created an experimental cure to his long-fought illness. Although his female companion tries talking him out of using it, Dr. Chad Morbius says frick them hoes and makes her inject himself with this highly experimental concoction. This all happens on international waters, of course, because everything that he's doing is highly illegal. Fast forward a few minutes, and Morbius is crawling on the freaking ceilings, sucking the blood out of no-good thugs. Later, we discover that he has an innate craving for blood, specifically human blood. In short, Milo, the kid that he grew up with, steals the drug and uses it on himself. If you can't already put two and two together, he ends up becoming the villain of this story. So, we end up seeing kind of a Venom Carnage type of dynamic throughout the movie. All in all, we learn about Morbius' abilities all while he hunts down his rogue childhood friend Milo. Towards the end, Milo basically kills off everyone who has an arc with Morbius within the span of 30 minutes. And then, of course, he proceeds to get bat-punched to death. Morbius flies away into the night sky, and that's it. So, most people would say that this story is kinda lame, but I say it's not a bad concept. You see, if you look at Morbius as a pilot to a bigger and more expansive Spider-Man universe, you're able to appreciate it better. So I say Morbius was a solid setup movie. Listen, everyone who knows a damn thing about Morbius knows that the end goal is for this character to somehow tie in with Spider-Man. So instead of pulling our leg for 3 long, boring hours, I must say that I believe the creators of Morbius understood the freaking assignment. Morbius was a no-bull movie. No unnecessary character arcs, no forced love triangles, everything was straightforward and easily digestible, all within the swift runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. I say they did a good job. Plus, they delivered their promises. Vulture did have a cameo at the end of the movie where he and Morbius did briefly discuss Spider-Man. Yes, Spider-Man was implicitly stated from the Vulture's mouth, so it's safe to assume that we will be diving down the Spider-Man villain rabbit hole for years to come. For all we know, the next couple of villains in Spider-Man movies is going to be Venom, Morbius, and then freaking Ned. Who even knows at this point? And yes, there is some personal bias involved because I do have a thing for Transformers. No, not those Transformers. I'm talking about the actual Jekyll and Hyde Hulk type of crap. I'm a real big fan of that type of stuff. And when I say the Hulk, I mean the Incredible Hulk, of course. That's kind of why I was a little bit underwhelmed by the first Avengers movies, because I was a big Hulk fan. And then I saw the first Avengers movies, and I was like, who is this dude? And there you have it. Morbius was the Batman that we all deserved. Not a caped crusader who took their anger out on street violence, but an actual vampire dude with echolocation flight capabilities and a lust for fricking blood. Can't be cooler than that. And of course, I am excited to see how the Joker and the Batman team up against Spider-Man in the future. I mean, the Batman and the Batman. I mean, the Morbius and the Vulture. With that being said, I hope that you thought that Morbius was as intriguing as I thought it was. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.